Okay. How now, brown cow? How now, brown cow? How now, brown... Oh, my God, what is this protrusion on my face? Can I get makeup in here, please? You know what? We'll pop it live. We'll pop it live. The Human Torch was denied a bank loan. Oh no! Oh no! Oh! They're coming in the back door! Oh no! Oh!
We're live in 3, 2.
Good afternoon. My name is Ryder Kerr. This is what's happening in your league today. First off, we'll start with the weather for Saturday. We'll have our weather correspondent, Caitlin, come in. Okay, Caitlin, welcome. How are you today?
I'm very well. How are you?
Fantastic. Listen, tell us about the weather out there Saturday. What's going on?
The forecast for Saturday is calling for sunshine with just a breath of wind ranging from 8 to 9 miles an hour coming out of the southwest. Going to be around 89 degrees at 10 a.m. and warming up to a sizzling 100 degrees by the time we warm up the round. Could come down to test of endurance out there. Be sure to stay hydrated, bring your Pedialyte.
Definitely could come down to endurance. Could be more of a mental battle out there rather than skill.
I would say so.
When that heat gets involved. Caitlin, thank you very much. I very much appreciate you coming in. Thank you. All right, couple things to get into here. First, I want to start with our notable dropouts. Number 3 on the standings, Brian Hahn has dropped out due to he is in Vail because it's too hot here in Texas. Anyhow, another notable top 10s, David Liccato, David Tatum, Larry Crowley, and Mike Pulse. Something I want to talk about before we get into the top 3 here. A lot of those things are going to open up the bubble here. If you're anywhere above 645 points, you could find yourself in the championship if you show up on Thursday and play well. Check the email, see if your name's on there. Look forward to seeing you out there. We had a chance to catch up with Mike Sanders' head coach today, Jack Danishman. Coming off a really hot year, 6-time winner for the season. He'll be getting 8 strokes out there. Most notable, net 7 under in the 9-hole Masters event. Now that's a net 7 under through 9 holes. How impressive is that? I mean, that's just shocking. But we're going to have Jack Danishman come in here. We'll run down Mike Sanders, and we'll get right back to the rest of the field after this. We'll bring in Jack in one moment. All right, welcoming in Jack Danishman, Mike Sanders' head coach. Jack, how are you today?
Good, and yourself?
Good, I'm doing well.
Pleasure to meet you.
I saw you out there earlier, saw you had a chance to give Mike Sanders a little tune-up before Saturday.
You know, not a big overhaul, just a few little key hints here and there, you know, just to kind of keep him going.
Of course. Listen, 3 rounds in the 70s in the month of August, only one of those being on Cottonwood Valley, which is a 78. Now, if he shoots it, could better score a little bit. He's getting 8 strokes. How confident are you that he can pull that off?
You know, with the amount of work that Mike puts in on a day-to-day basis, he's one of my students that I know that, I give him a little bit of something, he just works on it. So I'm very confident in him.
Righty-ho.
Yeah.
All right. Last thing I wanted to talk about, it's been a little bit of a buzz around the club. He did have a hole-in-one last Thursday. Did you hear about this?
No, news to me.
Last month, he actually dropped out of the hole-in-one club, so kind of a $10,000 loss. How do you think that's going to play on his psyche out there?
You know what? I'm sure he's got enough roll in the bank that he's not worried about it.
All right, you heard it here first. Did really well last year. Chance to be a first-time winner on the Thursday Night Men's League Championship. We'll see you Saturday. All right.
Back to you.
That's all I needed.
Back to the weather.
All right, rounding out the rest of the top 3 here, we have Christian Young, defending champion, has a chance to be the first player ever to win twice in Thursday Night Men's League. He's going to be getting 3 strokes out there, starting at 2 on. His last 5 average is 75.2. He hasn't missed the 70s in 10 rounds. That's quite an impressive stat. We look forward to him posting that up again this weekend. Hopefully, have a chance to go back-to-back. Coming in at number 3, rounding out the top 3, we have big Canadian John Bowman, He's starting at 1 under, getting 10 strokes, 5 total wins this season. Most notable being a net 5 under in the Open weekend. That was an 18-hole event. So if he can do anything like that, we look forward to him being a good play for a top 3 Calcutta. You know what they say, when he's hot, he's hot. We'll get into my top plays for the Calcutta. First off, we have Larry Liang getting no strokes. He has 2 rounds in the 60s over the last 2 months. Definitely capable of overcoming that 3-shot deficit with a good round. Lots of value coming out of the 13 spot in Tyler Palmer. He is getting no strokes, but he's 5 under in his last 2 rounds on Cottonwood Valley, one of them being a 66 on August 22nd. Definitely look for him to make a run this Saturday. Next up, we got Anton Pomykov trending in the right direction on Cottonwood Valley with a slew of scores in the 70s over the past few months. Most recently being a 74, getting 3 shots from the blue tees. A good day could find him in the top 3. My top sleeper for Saturday, earning his way off the bubble this week, is Hank Buberl. He will need to solidify his spot on Thursday, but if he holds his position, he definitely could make a run. Shot 80 out there September 3rd with 11 strokes. That could come very in handy for a Calcutta owner. Anyone outside that top 3 will need to overcome a few shots, but with a talent-packed field, I believe we're in store for a very competitive Saturday. Shooting or handicap will go a long way in the top 3. Remember, you got to spend money to make money. Stay classy, Men's League. That's it.